Hello everybody, hope everybody's doing great today. Appreciate those who be watching this video. I was expecting a viewership about 1 or 2 people. I might be surprised, but I don't think very many people are gonna watch this video. So if you are watching it, appreciate you, and hopefully you do enjoy it. I'll still do my best, even though I'm expecting 1 or 2 of you to watch this. So today we'll be talking about this Korean soap opera. I guess you could call it a soap opera. And to be honest, this will be the last time I watch a Korean soap opera. Not really big into soap operas at all. Even American ones, I think I don't know. I just don't like them. But this one, the summary of the story that was supposed to happen kind of caught my attention. So today, when I was talking about the unpredictable family, and the summary that they gave me was that it was a marriage couple whose families didn't like each other. So while we have this loving couple, anytime they had some kind of social event, the families would argue and fight and stuff like that. And that was what I was expecting. And I was kind of lied to, like, big time, because our main couple here, they didn't get married to like episode 120 out of 130, 131 episodes, something like that. So, I mean, it was a big letdown. By the time I realized that they're never going to get married to the end, I was already kind of invested into this terrible soap opera. But you get it's so bad, but you kind of get invested in some of the storylines, like, well, let's see what happens next in this. So of course I'm not going to recommend this show at all. I'm going to be recommending this with caution. It did have some funny parts. So what the show really is about is, while I did get the part where the families didn't like each other from our two main couples, especially about a expiring actress and a director. And they kind of meet in the beginning, so you think at first they might get married, okay, so they're separated, but it's 130 episodes, so maybe they'll get married around episode 20 or 30, something like that, because they do encounter each other. And it's a funny first meeting where she thinks, our leading actress here, she thinks that her first fiance is going to pose to her. She dresses up like a kind of cat for some reason, because he likes cats or something. And he's into that kinky stuff. Even though this is like a rated G type of thing. Anyways, it finds out that he's actually cheating on her. And she runs into the director dressed as a cat. And he thinks she's kind of like I guess like a sex worker. Not really a sex worker, but like one of those, I don't know. She thinks she works at a bar type of thing. And and like a dancer, I guess, type of thing. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. I don't know, but not a sex worker, but somebody works at a bar or something like that, dressed up as cats or something. And so that's kind of neat. And so you do got some comedy aspects of this. It could have went a little bit harder with the comedy, because then it would be at least funny to watch. Anyway, so that's how they meet, and it's kind of how they lead up to their relationship. He finds out that she's actually an actress, and she goes through a lot of trials because she gets her rival actress. She works at a theater, and there's a woman that don't like her, and her rival's daddy is the one who gives this theater money, so she ends up getting all the good parts while she gets kind of shuffled to the side. Then our main lead here, our male lead, he's like coming over from Hollywood, so he's real known. He's kind of like, everybody likes him because he worked in Hollywood, so they expecting great things from him. So he's working on his first Korean movie type of thing, and eventually, she ends up getting cast as a side character, and there's all kind of storyline with that one. I don't know. It's just like it's 120 episodes, so it's like, to really get down to this, you'd be like, there's a lot of storylines in there I'm not really going to get to. But overall, the story does have some messaging here that the reason the two families don't like each other is because our female lead's dad was once married to the male lead's mother, and she thought that he cheated on her, and that kind of separated them apart. And then he took his family to the Philippines. Even though he left her a note saying, hey, I'm taking our 2 children to the Philippines. She has 2 half-sisters, the female lead, so there's no incest thing going on. But the female lead was in a hospital. She never got the message. And so for like 30 years, she's been looking for her kids. So she basically thought her ex-husband kidnapped her children, even though when she was hospitalized, he told her sister what happened, that they were leaving, and big misunderstanding, basically. So, basically the reason why they don't get married at the beginning is because the two families hate each other. And there's other storylines here too. But mainly the messages throughout this is that if you're a married man or woman, it's not good to be alone with a single person of the opposite gender. Or I guess if you're a homosexual, it's not good to be alone with, it's not good to be alone with somebody else other than your significant other, because you could be accused of cheating and it could go down a long way. You either could be accused of cheating or it could lead to cheating on your partner. But that's kind of like one of the themes of the show there. And then you get got by motherhood. But anyways, it's called Unpredictable Families. It's a terrible review because, let's be honest, it's a terrible show. If you're like saying, hey man, I want to know, everybody's talking about all these great Korean dramas, what's so special about them? This is not your typical Korean drama. This is your typical soap opera drama, and this is my second one. The first one I watched was Meant to Be, and this one I'm done with. After watching this one, I'm not even gonna give another soap opera Korean show even a chance. Like if it's 120 episodes, I'm not even gonna invest my time into it. At least they're only a half an hour long, and they're pretty cliche as well as this one was. The only reason I've kind of finished it, to be honest, is because it was only 30 minutes, and I had 30 minutes to spend. And once I figured out that this isn't going to be the story I'm into, I was kind of wondering where they were going to take it next. Should have dropped it after about 60 episodes, to be honest. But, get in the habit, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, so Unpredictable Family, watch with caution there. Unless you really like soap opera stuff, you might like it. But yeah, it's just not something you dive into if you never watched a Korean show before, because you're going to think they're all terrible, terrible shows. But, usually if a Korean show's 12 to 16 episodes, those are the kind of ones you want to try to watch first time. Anyways, have a great day. And if you're still here, I'll see you next time, hopefully.